Okay, so let's do a 3 by 3 inverse. There will be one like this on the final. I'm not going to make you do a bigger than 3 by 3 inverse. So 4 by 4 inverse is kind of a nightmare, but 3 by 3 is within reason. So let's do this 3 by 3. Now, there are a couple of methods to do this. Some of you like this determinant method, which involves doing a bunch of 2 by 2 determinants. Maybe I won't even talk about much about that one, except there is this other method involving a lot of determinants, and some of you know that method and like it, and that's fine. That's not the method I'm going to use. I like this way, where you put the matrix on the left, you put the identity on the right, and then I'm going to work with this until the identity is on the left, and then the inverse will be on the right. So here I go. I have a 1 here, which I like. Now I would like zeros below that 1. Row 2 minus row 1. Row 3 minus 3, row 1. So this becomes, top does not change. This is now 0, 3, 8, negative 1, 1, 0. And this is now 0, negative 1, negative 3, negative 3, 0, 1. Okay, good. The next thing I would want is a 1 here. I could divide this row by 3, but I would like to avoid that. What I can do instead is swap these. And if you'll forgive me, let me do two things at once, because of course once I swap these, I'm going to want to run a negative sign through this to make this a positive one. Let me do both of those things at the same time. So the top is not changing. The new second row is going to be the opposite of this. So 0, 1, 3, 3, 0, negative 1. And then the third row is going to be the old second row. Yeah. Okay. Now that I got this one, I would like zeros above and below it, because remember, I want the left to look like the identity. So meaning I want ones down the diagonal and zeros everywhere else. So row 1 minus row 2 to kill that one. Row 3 minus 3, row 2 to kill that 3. So this is 1, 0, 2, negative 2, 0, 1. This is not changing. This is 0, 0, negative 7. No. Negative 1. Yeah, okay. I was getting afraid of that. Negative 7. Yeah, because it's 8 minus 9. And then this is negative 10. It's negative 1 minus 9. This is 1 minus 0. And then this is 3. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was starting to worry if this was a negative 7, because of course the next step, because I'm thinking ahead, the next step would be to get a 1 here, meaning I would have to divide by 7. I didn't want to do that. I like this much better, because to fix this I just need to run a negative sign through. And I'm tempted to do that at the same time as more things, but let me not do too many things at once. All I'm doing is I'm running a negative sign through this. Yeah, I just did row 3 is negative row 3. Yeah, and now one more easy step. I just have to get zeros above this 1. So I'm going to do row 1 minus 2 row 3 and row 2 minus 3 row 3. And now the left side is going to be exactly the way I want it. On the right, I just have to do it. So negative 2 minus 2 times 10. And then 0 minus 2 times negative 2. 1 plus 6. 3 minus 30. 0 plus 3. Negative 1 plus 9. And then this doesn't change. So we're done. I just have to put my answer, and this is it. So there we go, a 3 by 3 inverse.